I used to play this game called Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It was my favorite game for a very long time. It was my first BioWare game even. It let me create a character and decide the fate of the galaxy as well as the people around me. I've only had that feeling that I got playing that game a few times after. That feeling being giddy excitement about a world that I felt so immersed in, like the game was made for me almost. Fallout New Vegas and Mass Effect 2 were for sure the other two, and now Baldur's Gate 3 needs to be added to that list. This is the game many D&D fans have been waiting for. If you wanted a living, breathing world, this is it. If you wanted to feel like a real part of the world, so alien to your own, this is it. If you want to have sex with a bear, then this is the game for you. I have yearned to feel the soft fur of a grizzly bear, grace the nip of my neck, and then finally he shoves this giant...
Ken lies and all of his sponsors and affiliate corporate sponsors, which is no one, does not condone or support trying to have sex with a real bear. Don't try it, bro.
But we're here to talk about Baldur's Gate 3, and how its game design shows how a real RPG is made with a love only comparable to the love that me and Trent share. Let's get started. D&D is a game that truly wants you to feel open, yet limited. In a previous video, I spoke on how having the right limits can make a world feel better overall. With the player being too strong, the world feels bland, and gameplay becomes stale. Without your character being able to make a wrong choice, you'll find none of your decisions matter. In this, BG3 gets it. Your character stats mean something, defining you as a real character with depth, rather than some stat avatar with no personality to them. You'll find yourself relying on your strengths and trying to counteract your weaknesses as much as possible. And in that limit, you find yourself challenged, yet satisfied with your victory. You'll find yourself making the oath of a paladin, yet you are limited now to following that oath. However, you can also break that oath, allowing for more character growth and stat changes if you want. No abilities in the game feel wasteful or simply padding the total number of spells or abilities. You will feel that you're encouraged to experiment with its gameplay and story. They want you to kind of push the boundaries a little bit, and it's there in those areas that you see how deep the game really is. The lesson for BG3 is always be experimenting, much like for a real D&D session. However, I implore anyone who is more fond of the action RPG trend we've had for a while, games like Ghost of Tsushima or every freaking Ubisoft game, BG3 demands more from you. It demands you be creative. It demands that you be better, as BG3 won't simply let you win any fight simply because you're the chosen one or whatever. Basically, what I'm saying is, BG3 is like Elden Ring. BG3 and Elden Ring both force you to learn the hard way, but constantly encourage you to keep going. Not because you only want to beat the challenge, but because you want to see how much deeper and cooler the game gets. What incredible sights or enemies will I meet in Elden Ring? What incredible moment can I experience in BG3? What item can I find? What enemy will I fight? What new ability or spell can I gain? Overall, what I'm getting at is BG3 and Elden Ring show what limits can do, but BG3 does it even better. However, this is like comparing a flawless big diamond to a slightly smaller flawless diamond. Not meaning flawless that there are no problems with them. There are obviously some problems with them, but you get what I mean. BG3 tried to do a lot and it succeeded, yet BG3 wouldn't be what it was without a bit more refinement though. Today, most games need voice acting for every character. They need great facial animations, they need great body animations, they need incredible spell effects, terrific ability effects. Generally, the overall visual presentation must be there, but that's a lot of work and a lot of time on things that may not actually matter that much, but that's where Larian shine. If the game, BG3, didn't have its entire package as it does now, it would have never succeeded. I despise today that many don't realize that if you take away, say, voice acting from your main character, like in BG3, you can now say more as a character. So the fairly bold choice to go against the grain from Larian Studios here is a welcome sight. However, Larian still had a lot of work to do, as what they accomplished here was a Herculean task, and now they're gonna reap the rewards from this game. In older CRPGs akin to BG3, the game design was similar. We can wow the players with incredible story moments rather than the visuals, and Larian Studios seems to have known this. As the visual presentation, there is every choice here being made purposefully to 1, show the message or tone of a scene or battle correctly, and 2, not waste time making something look better when something serviceable is perfectly okay and obviously the better choice. Larian Studios freaking nailed it! The ability to show the correct emotions is truly incredible here. Not once have I seen an issue where the animations are taking me out of the scene, destroying immersion. In fact, they only draw me deeper, making me fall in love, elicit sympathy, or, of course, unending hatred for characters. This aided the presentation, making it to where those who only played those ARPGs are more likely to at least try Baldur's Gate 3 out. As someone who loves looking at game design, I can't say enough about the work done here and the talent that was obviously on display here. In the future, many devs, team leads, and producers who worked on this game are gonna have job offers coming from across the industry. Those same people will most likely have their own opportunities to create their own studios at this point. Baldur's Gate 3 is that game you put on your resume as a developer. It's a testament to how a real RPG is made. Larian Studios, thank you so much for Baldur's Gate 3, as it's truly worthy of a Game of the Year title, or dare I say, one of the best games ever. I don't mean this to be hyperbolic. This game is going down in history. Maybe we even see more CRPGs because of Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like I could run through this game 100 times and get a different experience every time. I pick a different character, I choose new abilities, I choose new personality traits. All this stuff is just amazing. And you know what else is amazing? My channel and videos and content. That's a segue right there, boys. That's how we do it. I need that external validation, boys. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel as well, because I get a lot of comments, and by a lot I mean like 2-ish, telling me how great the channel is, so thank you for that, of course. That's very nice of all of you. I'm probably gonna be busy playing Baldur's Gate 3 for a while, but hey, you know, that's the sacrifice I make for you guys sometimes. But yes, subscribe to the channel, like the video, or dislike it. Nobody cares. YouTube doesn't care. As long as it's engagement, you could literally dislike the video. My mental health is your plaything, my friends. You know, get out of here. I'm done.